Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Could Be Worse. My name is Tyler. This is Dom.
What's up?
We're back on the couch here in Denver.
The good old couch.
I'm not sure what order we're going to put these out in, so this might be the first couch one. We're sitting on the couch in my apartment. We got some handheld mics here.
We got a new setup going.
Yeah.
Still learning the ropes here.
We just saw the Rittenhouse verdict came down.
Yes.
He got innocent on all charges. Broke down crying like a little fucking bitch again.
Dude, he's got that crying down, man.
I don't understand every time he cries, it looks like somebody like slipped a Xanax into his water and it just kicked in. If he just like loses all control of motor functions.
He's been drugged. Someone slipped him a Mickey.
It really does look like he just got a roofie. It's just like he can't he loses control of his limbs. Yeah. His lawyer was like holding him up. He was like hugging his lawyer.
Yeah. He like fell to his knees like all dramatically too.
Yeah. Which I guess it is it's probably a relief.
Well, he probably thought he maybe deserved life in prison.
And also too, someone like him's not going to do too well in jail.
Oh no. With that pudgy little face,
they're gonna be spit roasted him in 45 minutes flat.
He's gonna have a lot of boyfriends in there.
Treat him like a rotisserie chicken. Yeah.
On the spit.
And it's a shame because it seems like, I guess based on the laws or whatever, it's probably what he did was probably technically self-defense, I guess. But it would have been nice to see him do a little time. Yeah,
full acquittal is kind of wild. And,
that's a little soft.
It's going to be interesting to see how combined with the Ahmaud Brooks or Ahmaud Arbery.
Arbery, yeah. See, that one is different. That one,
if they fuck that one up,
those people should be in jail for the rest of their fucking life.
Genuinely hunted down a man in a truck.
Yeah, because we've kind of
it was a fucking safari, dude.
Yeah, that is a egregious case of just racist redneck morons gunning somebody down in cold blood. Yeah. Fuck them. That's the case everyone should be focusing on. This one, it's the kid's a prick. He's probably the kid back in high school who used to snitch on kids for smoking weed in the bathroom.
Yeah.
He is probably that kind of
Everybody knows that uber Republican kid always
so annoying,
arguing about his rights.
Never gets any pussy.
Hasn't whiffed pussy once.
Yeah, talks about abortion, but is literally never even fingered a girl. He's 19 years old, has never even seen a coochie.
Not once.
Yeah. So I think that's why everyone's latching onto this Rittenhouse case. Is
he's very easy to hate.
He's very hateable.
Yeah.
And he is probably what happened is probably according to the law, what should have happened or whatever.
Right.
But I don't know why we're not focusing on the Ahmaud Arbery. Yeah, that's way more egregious and way more racist. People are talking about white privilege, white supremacy. That's literally a lynching.
I don't see how race has anything to do with the Rittenhouse. Except people are going to argue he got acquitted because he's white.
But he shot white people.
Right.
But
they're just gonna
white on white
that,
violence.
They're just gonna argue that if he was black, he'd be in jail for life.
I hate those hypotheticals.
But that's you can't have an argument now.
Fine.
I don't agree. I'm just saying you can't have an argument.
If we're gonna play the hypothetical game, then all right. Well, then if he was black, then everyone that's calling for him to fry would be calling for him to be freed.
Right.
Exactly. We can play that game all day. It's useless.
He followed the laws.
Right. Exactly. Yeah.
It's a mess. This country's a mess.
It's a fucking mess. It's just ideology is the only thing that's on trial.
No matter what you think, you're wrong.
Yeah. Somebody wants to fuck you up, no matter what you think.
Yeah.
There's no safe opinion anymore. Somebody's gonna hit you over the head with a fucking concrete milkshake, regardless of what your opinion is.
Yeah. And they really made this a giant trial too. Just because it was involved in those riots. This seems like there's shooting cases all the time in self-defense shooting.
Oh, and you know what's going to happen is there's going to inevitably be, because we're recording this the Thursday, the Friday the verdict came out.
It just dropped.
Yeah, it just dropped. So it's going to be at least a week or two before this actual episode comes out. But I predict that people may not take this verdict so well.
That's a good guess.
There perhaps in Kenosha may be some unrest. Is that...
Yeah,
possible?
If I were a 7-Eleven, I'd be pretty shook.
I'd be quivering in my boots. Yeah. And so what's going to happen is there's going to be protests, which are going to inevitably devolve into riots.
Yeah.
somebody's gonna bring a 17-year-old is gonna cross state lines, bring an AR-15, shoot 3 white people.
It's a never-ending
and it's
cycle.
a circle. That would be kind of funny if it just happened again. It's like, oh, so I guess we've learned nothing. Huh?
It's the circle of life.
Yeah. It's just like they're on top of Pride Rock. Like everything the fire touches, that is your kingdom, Kyle.
Anything this scope can reach is within your kingdom.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's, I mean, I would not even be remotely surprised if someone there were riots again, and then just bring guns again.
Oh, yeah.
And it's going to be worse. It's not going to be...
They're not going to tone it down.
Yeah, it's not going to be like he shoots 2 people, runs away, it's going to be a massacre if they fuck this up.
Oh, yeah. No, it's not going to be good. So...
God damn.
Looking forward to that.
Well, that's our thoughts on that one. We'll see. It's still fresh, so we're not going to say too much. We'll see how this turns out.
Yeah. But I just
we
want to say
put this out in a week, and Kenosha's like a crater.
Yeah.
It's like, this aged well.
For the record, though, I did say he was going to get off. That was my prediction.
You did predict. I said he was going to get some time.
Yeah. You have way too much faith in our country.
Weird that I do, but wow.
Yeah. I saw another story. Kamala Harris is officially going to be president for a while because Joe Biden needs a colonoscopy.
She's the interim?
Yeah, they
subbed her in?
They got to dig around Biden's poop chute, so they need her to step in.
What, he needs like a month off to recuperate?
No, I think it's just like because they have to put him under anesthesia. So like the 25th Amendment gets invoked temporarily. So,
bro, I would not want to be the anesthesiologist for Joe Biden.
You really got to be like just tweaking those levers and dials.
Bro,
like
you put your finger on the scale by accident.
A milligram too much, he's gone.
God damn. Good night, Joe.
Yeah.
You think they're prepping it? What if he doesn't make it out of this?
He's laying on the operating table. They got the mask on. I'm like, all right, Mr. President, please count back from 10. It's like 10, 9, 8. And then like as he's starting to fade, the corners of his vision are getting hazy.
Yeah.
He just hears faintly in the distance, "Let's go, Brandon." It's the last thing he ever hears. Dies on the table.
You hear that? They love me. They love me.
Are you sharing my name? I'm coming, Bo. I'm coming.
Bo, I'm coming, baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it'd be funny if he wakes up like 30 minutes later and she's already put like 100 people in jail.
She's fired the entire cabinet.
Right.
It's like all
Pete Buttigieg's in a cage in the Oval Office. She's feeding him crackers. Like,
Yeah.
He's a little pet animal.
I like that.
Yeah, it's like Siegfried and Roy, their tiger. Just Pete Buttigieg in the cage.
Yeah, dude. I hope he survives it.
Yeah.
His colonoscopy.
That would be a funny way. In 2021, like our president dies not because he's assassinated, not because of
from
like
a finger in the butt.
Not from COVID, but because he needed to make sure there weren't any polyps on his sphincter. And that's it. Yeah, his sphincter. They had to make sure his turd cutter was in working order.
His cigar cutter.
Yeah. His dirt star was working right.
Dirt star.
That was all she wrote.
How many names for assholes?
Oh, I got a lot, bro. I could go for days. Yeah.
God damn. No, dude. Yeah, that's a shitty way to die. No pun intended.
Yeah. Well, speaking of impressive turd cutters, Kim Kardashian just said she's dating Pete Davidson.
The hog man himself.
Pete the Hog Davidson.
The swordsman. The 10-inch swordsman.
Yeah. Dude, how big do you think? The
paladin of penis.
How big do you think his dick actually is?
At this point, it's maybe reaching a foot.
I think
he's got a foot.
Every like Hollywood like.
Dude, skinny white guys that look vaguely gray and unhealthy have the largest cocks.
Oh yeah, skinny white guys with a drug problem.
Me, 6'4", nice jawline, good head of hair, tiny penis.
Oh.
Yeah.
You didn't have to put yourself on blast like that.
No. But Pete's probably rocking. To snag Kim, dude.
Probably got it. Because you need at least 7 or 8 inches just to get through all that cheek.
You got to get through that iron dome of an ass.
Right, exactly.
You got to have a good missile.
She's got the defense system up. Yeah, you got to get that. Just slide that puppy in at least.
Your V2.
Right.
Get that in there.
I'm not even making it to the hole, dude.
Yeah, I'm just tickling the labias.
Right. Yeah.
through all that cheekage.
Exactly.
That's way too much cheekage for me.
How do you think Kanye feels about that? Kanye's probably not.
Dude, Kanye's a lunatic. I don't know if he cares, man.
Well, he was saying of like, I feel like he's one of those guys who like.
That always seemed like kind of a sham.
Yeah.
Like, they're way too famous to love each other, dude.
Where like I feel like he's one of those guys now where he's like, well, you know,
he loves himself. He calls himself a god. I don't think he.
Where it's like she's allowed to fuck other people and he's like cool with it, but not really cool with it, but like. Right, you know, kind of like insecurely, like
as
one of those guys.
More.
Kanye is one of those guys who's in like a poly relationship, and he's like, yeah, you know, she's like a free spirit, like she does, you know, like God made her a free spirit, and so she needs to do.
Who am I to
right?
Stop
exactly.
Her? At the same time, like
and then,
punching walls. So every time she like,
no,
every time she holds hands,
you know, she's just like, we have a good relationship. Our bond is strong.
Fucking scared,
strong. It's so strong that we can just endure anything.
Yeah. Our love will go through.
My neighbors are definitely on the phone.
Yeah, dude, we've been yelling a lot.
Well, because they hear me all the time when I edit. Like I yell at my laptop.
Yeah.
I have like Tourette syndrome whenever I edit these episodes. So they think I have like
Stop saying the Stop.
They think I have some woman here like tied up. That fucking NFL player throwing her through the flat screen. You know,
he's like, God damn it, that fucking crazy white kid keeps busting his teeth.
And like, and my neighbors are not like 20 something like drug addicts like us. No, like they're actually real people.
They're like actual.
This is a building. This is like, I mean, I just got like a cheap, like I don't have a, I think I've said this before. I'm a lease.
Yeah.
I'm literally just like squatting here.
It's like a handshake deal.
I like Venmo my landlord every month, and we just keep the lawyers out of it.
You just slip cash under the door.
Who needs paperwork? Paperwork's antiquated. We're saving trees. We're saving the environment.
Hey man, that's how you got to do it nowadays, man.
Right, but most people in this building are like, people have families and shit. Like this is like where if you like work hard, but like
everyone's got 2 jobs. You've got like a quarter of one.
Barely, yeah. I have like 2 fake jobs. They have like 4 real ones. Yeah. It's like the only non-gentrified building in this area.
Whole block.
I can't afford to be a gentrifier. I can't.
No.
People are like, you're gentrifying. And I'm like, I can't. I wish I could.
It's like I hate these people just as much as you.
Do you think I can shop at Whole Foods?
I go to fucking what's that piece of shit called?
King Soopers.
King Soopers.
Super is spelled SOOP. Actually, fun story about the King. It used to be called Queen Soopers.
Okay.
Progressive. I'm trying to get this right because I don't want to say. My boss had a different word, but he said back in the 80s, because he used to live here. My old boss, the guy I used to work for, he lived here back in the 80s, which when this was like a really like rough neighborhood. Okay. He got robbed like 3 times in 1 year.
Okay.
And he said it was called the Queen Soopers, and there used to be a lot of, and I'm trying really hard on this one, transgender prostitutes.
You're good so far. Prostitutes?
Yes. Transgender sex workers.
You're doing good, man.
Okay. Yeah. I've been in Denver almost 3 years now, so I'm learning.
Picked up the lingo.
I'm learning. I think he called them trannies.
Yeah, tees.
The T slur.
Dirty tees.
But he said that they just
Night
used
walkers.
to put the boy pussy on the stroll.
Ooh,
right in the parking lot of that King Soopers. Yeah.
You could pick up some Funyuns and then pick up some other stuff.
Yeah. Okay, get topped off by a chick with an Adam's apple. Now
just a dude we're
venturing, we're venturing away from. But back then they didn't have bottom surgery. I feel like
in the 1980s, just a dude in a dress.
Yeah. I don't think you could.
I'm gonna botch this, but we're gonna keep going.
Yeah, this is good. This was such a good episode too. We were on such a roll, and now we're just talking about like
we got to the T's, and all of a sudden,
yeah. Well, we'll keep it moving. But
so is that no longer something you could pick up over there?
I think you try hard enough. You know,
you come at the right time.
No, they all work there now. I'm not kidding.
They're all stacking the shelves.
There's several transgender employees there. Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah,
that's good.
I'm looking at all the other topics I have here, and they're all like, I don't know how to segue from like transgenders to like. I just have one here. Getting too high to sleep is one of my books.
Too high to sleep. Oh, well, that's something I definitely can relate to.
All right, well, let's dig into it then.
I mean, that's like every night, pretty much.
Last night was good because last night we got fucked up, and
that's true.
I had a good night's sleep last night.
Yeah, we had some you pulled out like bags of weed with like percentages and strains from like
I'm well organized.
Like different.
These
are from the hills of Colombia. And
I may be a degenerate, but I'm a well organized.
Yeah, you've got like a whole medicine cabinet of different strains.
Well, I'm very
it's like, oh, this one will make fucking cookies taste real good.
Right. Yeah.
This one will make you feel like there's a spider in your heart.
Right.
It's like, which one you want to go?
Well, I need to know, like, is it a spider in the heart night, or is it,
you like come up to me, it's like, so you want to feel real fear, or do you want to just munch and watch Curb?
Yeah.
It's like, okay.
The strain is just called real fear.
Pure fear.
Yeah. Agony and desperation. This is like, okay, that doesn't sound.
Yeah.
Nah, it's an indica, bro. It's actually pretty chill.
It's pretty chill. It's pretty chill. It's very vibey body. High.
Yeah. It's good to like just like hang out and vibe.
No, but I know what you mean, man. Because like, it's funny. Originally, when my mom was like becoming okay with just me smoking, my whole like pitch was that like, you see me up
actually
at like
it's medicinal. It helps
you
me.
see me at like 2-3 a.m. You see me up all the time, Ma.
Yeah.
Like, this will help me sleep.
Yeah.
And now she just sees me up at 2:30 a.m. high as shit. like my eyes completely like shut.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, oh, how's that helping for your sleep? And she's like,
oh, good.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Leave me alone.
Well, the thing is, and like when you get too fucked up to sleep and you're laying there, it's better than laying at this, like staring at the ceiling and being like, I feel horrible, Yeah. It's better than having insomnia. Being baked and not being able to sleep is better than being sober and not being able to sleep.
That is true. Because then when you're sober, there's not even an excuse.
Right. Now, some of you listeners at home may be pointing out, how about just not doing drugs and going to bed at a reasonable hour? Shut up. Fuck you.
Yeah. For those who can't relate, that's what you think you're sick? Or you fucking think you're cool?
I have my life together. Congratulations. I have health insurance. Whoa.
Oh, I've never had a heart palpitation.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I mean, aren't you cool? I bet you're fun at parties.
Yeah. You'll get them later when you're fucking 35.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that like, once you hate to make it to like, you're like 35, you've never done drugs in your life, a day in your life, no booze, whatever, healthy eating, exercise. You walk into a doctor's office and they're like, yeah, stage 4 pancreatic.
They slap you with the big C.
Yeah, the big like, C.
Wow, I could have been doing like
one of those ones where they're not like, sometimes they're like, we can handle this, we're going to start chemo right away. Not one of those.
No.
They don't even talk options. They
right,
just
when
go,
the guy comes in hopeful, he doesn't really...
He
says the C, and then he hits you with all the good news.
It's time to get your affairs in order.
Right,
one of
it's
those,
more like, if you've ever wanted to see Sicily, now's the time.
Is there any loose ends you need to tie off? Because that would be the worst. And you're sitting there like, fuck, I treated my body well, and it betrayed me. Our bodies are going to betray us, certainly.
Oh, yeah.
But we betray them many times along the way, so
there's
at least
no
it
mystery.
feels fair.
It's not a mystery.
It feels fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. If I walk into a doctor's office and they're like, we're wrapping it up, I'd be like, okay, yeah, I understand.
Also, how much of that is just our fucking like mid-20s angst?
It's 50-50. Yeah, it's 50-50.
It's like we want to die so bad, but
the thought is so horrifying and terrifying.
But nothing is more scary. Like, I want nothing less.
Yeah, the kids are all right. The kids are all right, folks.
The kids are doing good.
Yeah.
Yeah, our generation's definitely pretty good in the head. We're definitely not all sick.
Well, we look at Gen Z and we go like, whew. Thank God. Like it's like when you like if you're doing shitty. Like I have people in my life, like both of our lives not fantastic.
No,
there's room for improvement,
no,
certainly.
Certainly.
But I know people who I go like, well, at least I've never killed someone in a DUI. I do have like little points of comparison. That's how I feel about Gen Z. They really got to
dig deep for those positive spins.
Yeah. Like I look at Gen Z, I go, well, at least I'm not bipolar. I am mentally ill, but at least I'm not bipolar. It could be worse.
Like I haven't been to jail.
Yeah, I've never been. Exactly. Yeah. So.
Yeah, I haven't called my mother a cunt too many times.
Right. You threw the C-bomb around with your mother?
No.
Okay, I was gonna say.
No, I'm just saying I haven't, so that's why my life's not that bad.
No, I guess what I'm saying is I totally don't.
Like, that's one of the few things I haven't done.
What I'm saying is I treat women really well. That's what I'm trying to say. No, dude, that's what I'm saying is I like never do it.
No. I beef a lot with my mom, but I think the worst I've ever said is like, shut up.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is not that bad.
Yeah, I've never.
I know like girls that were like
my sisters are listening to this right now. I definitely used to see her with my sisters.
Yeah.
But in a joking context.
If I had a sister, I wouldn't even call her by her name, I think. I genuinely don't think I would be so mean.
Yeah, I know. I've never been like, get out of my room, you fucking like, I never like said it in like a angry context. Mm-hmm. I use it like in a term of endearment, like how black people use the N-word. What's up, my cunt?
What's up, cunt?
Cunt, please.
Man.
The voice might be pushing.
You one crazy cunt.
Man, I'm just a cunt lover.
You cunt loving motherfucker.
Yeah,
there we go.
That's the money shot. That's
there it
the sweet
is.
spot
That's
right
the
there.
one.
That's the shit.
Oh fuck.
What else we got here? Staples Center is changing its name. You're a basketball guy, so that means something to you, right?
Well, the Staples, dude, like that's where the Lakers play.
Right.
Like, that shit's been the Staples Center forever.
Yeah.
And now it's like sold out to crypto, bro. It's like, what the? Crypto.com arena?
Yeah. It's not even a good.
Crypto.com
it could be
center?
like the Ethereum Center sounds cool.
That sounds kind of cool.
That sounds kind of cool.
Fucking cunt coin, Doge piss coin.
Yeah. That's dumb.
Like dumb. Ethereum's the only one that sounds kind of good.
Right. I thought that I saw the list. You know how they do like the list of names sometimes? They'll tell you like what the different like crypto.com won. I like some of the other ones that are on the list.
What else was there?
There was the Kyle Rittenhouse did nothing wrong arena. That was, I think, second. They couldn't fit it on the sign, but that was, I think, the second choice. But they shied away from that one.
That was a close second. It only won. Yeah. It lost by a couple votes.
That was the GoFundMe. Actually, that was what they were paying to sponsor the Staples Center. Yeah. Since they didn't need a legal defense, because clearly he did nothing wrong, so they don't need the defense.
That would be a good name. It does roll off the tongue.
It does have a nice. Yeah.
It has a good ring to it.
It's rhythmic. Very rhythmic.
The Rittenhouse. Just call it the Rittenhouse.
Yeah. This is our Rittenhouse.
Defend the Rittenhouse. Come on, boys. We're 2 games away from the playoffs. Yeah. We got to defend home court at the Rittenhouse.
Yeah. No. Not in my Rittenhouse.
Not in my Rittenhouse. And the Rittenhouse goes wild. Yeah, LeBron James.
I tell you, folks, he is the best basketball player in the Rittenhouse.
Yeah, let's milk this one.
We're just grabbing the udders here.
Oh, fuck. No, I don't like that, though.
I don't either.
Crypto.com.
I don't.
.com. You can't have it.
It's like, well, how can we make this more like just blatantly, like, how can you just sell out to consumers and more blatantly?
Right.
Because Staples Center is already like, kind of like.
Dude, the Rockets, the Houston Rockets, the players like signed some agreement that they can get paid in crypto now.
They can get paid in crypto?
Or Bitcoin. I don't know if any crypto.
I don't know if is that a good or a bad.
I have no idea, dude. But like, I can feel this like shit. Like Elon says he's starting to take, like, you can buy a Tesla with it. It's like, what the fuck? Like, they're really pushing this shit.
And it used to be when I was in college.
People
just use it to like order Molly off the dark web.
Right.
That was the extent of
that used to be like
Bitcoin.
That's how you buy like a tiger or like meth.
Yeah. No, it was just like, well, we want the FBI to trace it, so let's use Bitcoin.
That's how you like traffic children.
And apparently, now you can't even do that anymore. That like now
because it's becoming like
the
legit
ledgers
currency,
are like public,
dude.
Yeah.
And it's kind of funny that like right as our economy's on the brink, money seems faker and faker. Like the stock market seems bullshit.
Not
and
real.
Fake.
Yeah.
It's not real, folks. We closed the world down for like a year and a half, and our stocks are up. People are making money.
Get this. I know
wake
stocks.
Wake up, like, please.
I know stocks are fake because like a year ago, I remember the AMC thing.
Yeah.
I invested in AMC, which is a theater chain that was not, you weren't allowed to legally open them for like a year. I've made like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars off it.
Yeah.
I have like hundreds of dollars. At the same time, the same day, my dad told me to invest in a skin cancer, a biotech company that was developing a novel treatment for skin cancer.
Like a cream for cancer?
I've taken a bath. I'm talking like hundreds, if not thousands of dollars. I've lost.
Oh, you've lost.
Lost.
On skin cancer.
Skin cancer, losing money.
But AMC.
AMC, movie theaters.
There is no money in curing cancer, bro. It's just the opposite.
Yeah, well, apparently because my 401k is in the shitter. So it would seem so.
You have a 401k, bro?
I got a Roth, bro.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, I know.
That's complete bullshit.
Well, my dad is just like, listen.
That's complete bullshit.
You can put $6,000 worth of money that Joe Biden can't get his grubby Democrat hands on.
Can't get his 12-year-old pussy-smelling fingers.
Filthy liberal mitts on your money. $6,000 of it's tax-free. You put it in there or I disown you. That's the deal.
Or you're no longer my son.
He goes, you're not my son. You give that money.
You're going to be fucking begging on Colfax.
If I don't commit borderline tax evasion, my father will disown me.
I love those stories you tell of him just like finding any way to not get taxed.
Oh yeah, no, he'll like.
I feel that, dude. Jersey's bullshit.
It's all illegal too.
Oh yeah, no,
like,
there's so many. Dude, that's how no company pays fucking tax.
Yeah.
Like, it's very legal. You just kind of have to look it up.
Yeah.
Like,
well, you have to. That's the thing is my dad. Like, you know how my brain, all of my brain power is focused into like podcasts and dumb shit like that.
Like complete horse shit. Yeah. Meaningless bullshit.
I just obsessively, compulsively obsess over.
I've never
podcasts
seen someone more into it.
Right. My dad is like that with the stock market.
Yeah.
Like the same energy of me like slaving over Adobe Audition, being like, it has to be perfect, is him going like 3 shares of J&J, like 4 shares of this. Yeah. Like just going back and forth.
Just
like
Rain Man, just like figures in his head.
It's like in The Hangover when Alan's counting cards and you see like all the numbers. It's the same thing.
It's exactly that. Well, I get that. Like his generation, like they just kind of did the bullshit that our generation doesn't want to work. Yeah. We don't want to do that bullshit. We don't want to work in an office for 45 years.
He worked since he was like third grade.
Yeah.
You got a paper out in like third grade.
Now, if I did my whole life doing that shit, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to speak for him, but there's few humans on earth that want to work in an office.
No.
Like
and you
doing bullshit.
You can't make his livelihood anymore. It's
right,
gone.
No,
and he'll be the first one to admit it, but you can't do what I did.
You can't do it.
No.
It's not an option
You
anymore.
can't just be like, oh, I'm going to be solidly middle class. Like he started like kind of down here, worked his ass off, and is like now up here.
Yeah.
You can't do that anymore.
So at least I get like if I spend my whole life making a good money that I didn't like, I'd want to save as much of it now. Mm-hmm. Like I kind of get that.
But the thing is now, like the only way to make money now is just bang somebody over the head. Yeah. It's just like, okay, how can we like, all right, we're going to do an internet radio show. We're going to put it on Patreon.
How can we finesse
and
people?
We're going to just fleece family and friends for $5 at a time. And that's how it's virtual panhandling.
Genuinely.
Most people,
I mean, that's how a lot of people make money now, dude.
Yeah.
It's just like Etsy, OnlyFans,
selling pictures of your feet on Twitter. Yeah.
It's all the same shit. We're all whores. We're all dirty whores.
That's the only way to survive. If you're not a whore, you're fucked. Good luck out there.
That's why it's hard to be like, conservative in that sense. Like, because that's you gotta be a slut.
No, it's not about like, oh, keep the thermostat to 69 in the winter. Yeah. Pinch your pennies, save up, and one day you can retire and get a nice home in Boca. It's no. Patreon podcast 5 years, die of a cocaine overdose. That's
use all your money on Molly and fucking Uber.
Buy a purple Lamborghini and overdose in it. That is the only career path that makes any sense anymore. Health insurance, don't need it if you don't live past 40.
That's true.
This
is my first year having it in a while, and I'm probably not going to have it next year.
Oh, yeah.
So it's been a fun year of like being okay to die a little bit.
Yeah. You start to get that acceptance. You feel not only acceptance, but welcoming. You feel you welcome the ether in. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's
don't kill yourself, guys. We're joking. It's all jokes.
That's all the time we have for this week.
Yeah, let's wrap her.
We're wrapping it up.
Another banger from the boys.
Another banger, another dime. Follow us on Twitter at the CBW Pod. My tweets are great. They're highly.
No, genuinely, Ty. He sits and just thinks of bangers, and
I don't know how I do it.
He needs more love out there. He really needs more love.
Yeah,
because I see some shitty tweets that get way too much burn.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Go online, thecouldbeworstpod.com. There's the archives up there. Check out our old episodes.
We got a shit ton, man.
We do. We have like 30 episodes.
That's crazy.
Like, subscribe on YouTube, share the videos around.
Binge the shit. Binge them. They're better when you listen to all of them at once.
Ghost your family and friends and listen to nothing but our podcast. It'll fix your depression.
It could be worse, guys.
All right. See you next week.
Bye.